City of Charlestown Sanitary Sewer Board. Today's August 21st, 2025. It's 9 a.m. We'll begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Let the record show that board members Mayor Hodges and Nathan Grimes are present, as well as Clerk Treasurer Donna Coomer and our attorney Bo Zeller. Michael Grayson was unable to join us today. We have an agenda that's been provided. I'll make a motion that we approve.
I'll second.
Second. Nathan, any edits to that? I think the only thing is that Jill's here to make a presentation, but she can do that under your...
Yes.
Yeah, all right. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that's unanimous. We have our standing business, which includes our minutes from our meeting on August 7th, our current claims and our payroll allowance docket from August 3rd to August 16th. I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
I'll second.
Second by Nathan. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that's unanimous. I don't believe anybody signed up for public comment. No old business, straight into new business. Jim Crawford with our operator's report. Is Seth along for morals report today, or is he presenting something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or did he just hope that there were going to be
No,
more
actually,
sandwiches?
we've imposed on Bo a couple of minutes of his time after the meeting, so Seth's involved with that.
Well, yesterday we had Jersey Mike's dropped off lunch for all the staff, and Seth happened to be here right at the right time, so I just thought maybe he thought there might be more sandwiches if he came back.
Maybe there's breakfast.
That would get him up here, absolutely. But no, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This meeting, the second meeting of the month, is always the meeting where we provide the board with the operation summary, which you have in front of you for the month of July. The month of July, the treatment facility operated very well. There were no excursions during the month. Some of the other highlights that I would point out to the board this morning is that we did have a couple of major lift station pumps that went down during that month. I can confidently and happily say this morning those have been repaired already and back in the system and up and running, as well as the back truck was down at the last meeting as well. It has been repaired. We're back up and running with that, so things are going quite well with that part of the operation. As always, I have the monthly reports of operations. These are specifically designed. I know that the board members may not look directly at them. If they don't, this provides a actual legal record for Donna and her staff to put in the records for the city staff in case the state was ever to come in and we weren't here. So if there's no questions on that, I'll move to the second item that I have today for you. It's the submission of a notice of intent to serve for KGF building, which is for the project up on Thompson Street. This is a small subdivision consisting of 11 homes. We do have the capacity. I have given the notice notice of intent to serve. I would like to clarify that the NOI states to the builders and the developers, we have the capacity for them if they choose to proceed. That capacity is not reserved until the capacity fee is paid. So I know there's been some confusion, or there may be some confusion about that, but I felt it important today to kind of point that out to the board. And actually, I'm going to jump out of sequence just a little bit because that gives me a segue into one of the items that I wanted to cover with the board today is our current status of capacity with the current and new treatment plant. In 2022, when the treatment plant was being designed, it was determined at that time the average daily flow was 1.2 million gallons a day. Since 2022 to date, thanks to Donna and her staff, they provided enough information for Seth and I to compile the actual request and approval of reserve capacity from that point to today is 270,000 gallons a day. So the thing to take away from that is we're not quite into the new plant yet, But when the Cheesecake Factory comes in at 720,000 gallons a day, anticipated that will put us well into the new plant. But
So,
until,
Tim, that 270,000 gallons, is that on reserve, or is that what's been added since 2022? 'Cause I
that's
know
what's on reserve.
That's what's on reserve, and that's what's been paid for?
It has been paid
Right, so
for,
Cheesecake
yes.
Factory hasn't paid
They
yet.
have not.
So technically, by our ordinances, they're not reserved, they just, we have the capacity available, we've confirmed that with them, but they have not paid, so
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
not reserved.
That is correct. Yes, ma'am. So I felt it, again, I felt it important when the mayor and I spoke earlier this week, and we will be providing this specific update no less than quarterly, so that it keeps the board advised of where you're at with your capacity.
On your report, Tim,
Yes, ma'am.
the top line, where did it go? I don't know what I did with the report. The top line on your report had 1.5.
No. I think what you're referring to is the total capacity piece from 2022 to today is 1.833 million is what we received, which equates
Yeah,
out
I must
to,
have pulled it out and left it upstairs.
that equates out to the 873.13 EDUs, which calculates out to the 270,000 gallons a day.
Okay,
Primarily, these are residential's ads at this point.
so the average daily influent flow 1.452 on the top of this report.
Okay,
Is that just,
that is
that's just
current.
measured what's at the plant, so that
Yes.
includes stormwater runoff that might get in or whatever, or is that,
It could, it's not supposed to.
right, I know. I mean, we're working on that, we've been
Yes, ma'am.
fixing a lot of it.
Yes, that is the total inflow.
But this is
flow.
not, that number is, what I'm asking, is this number indicative of the capacity that we have receiving from structures, or is that just the true volume of what's moving through the plant
That is,
for that month?
that is the true volume that's moving through the plant for that month.
Okay, so it can go
It
up.
fluctuates.
It fluctuates, okay. That's what I was trying to get the
Yes.
distinction, because when I see that number, I wanted to make sure that that's just for that month, but the actual capacity that we have on reserve is different from a use perspective.
I think the moral of the story here is that we're in good shape.
Yeah,
We have no concerns at this time unless an extremely large discharger would come into the ridge or Shadow Lake. We're in a very good position right now.
right. We're still set to come online in
Yes,
October.
ma'am, absolutely.
And what will the capacity be with the new plant? I know they told me that, but
It's a 4 million
4
gallon.
million gallon.
Yeah,
so you're doubling basically.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
we're still in really good shape, so.
Right.
With-
Great.
With addition to add future as well.
Yeah. Well, and we're able to use, we're using the capacity fee revenue that we're getting to upgrade these
Yeah.
pump stations, so we're doing well.
Right.
Good job, Tim.
Good plan.
Yeah, it's coming together very well. I apologize, I actually jumped topics. Going back to the KGF building, notice of intent, I think that the board needs to vote, they need to act or ratify that.
How many
For-
structures is this?
11.
11?
11 single-family dwellings.
That's no problem for capacity.
No, sir, or ma'am. I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right, I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Second by Nathan Grimes. Any questions for Nathan? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That's unanimous.
Thank you. One other item before I ask Ms. Segesser to come up is the SRF disbursement for JTL. This was, the total is $185,249. This is an accumulation of 3 invoices. One's going all the way back to April. I have worked with JTL to understand and make sure that these were accurate, and I do believe they are today. But there was a little bit of confusion when the acquisition by Prime for JTL come in. It muddied the waters a little bit, but this amount gets us caught up to date
Okay,
in that amount of $185,249.
all right.
And that will, see Heather, I think we are into the ready funds now, so that will be coming out already.
Okay, so we have request number 17L for Jacoby Tubes and Lands, the amount of $185,249. So a motion to approve.
Make that motion.
Nathan makes a motion, I'll second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that's unanimous.
Thank you. Last but definitely not least, Ms. Sagesser is here with us today to cover an amendment to the BOT for the Highway 62 lift station. I would, if she wouldn't mind, ask her to come up and kind of cover that for the board and explain the situation there.
Sure thing.
Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome, Jill. I'll leave it there. Thank you for now.
Morning. So what I have before you is consideration for this amendment to the Highway 62 EMT project. This is an amendment in the amount of $88,430. The reason for the
I'm sorry,
amendment,
Joe, say that amount again.
sorry, $88,430
Thank you.
even. This is as part of the negotiation process to acquire the easements necessary for the new force main from new Highway 62 lift station to the new wastewater plant. The redevelopment commission entered into a development agreement with SIDP partners. And this is to, along the sewer easement that was granted and the city has in their possession, to construct the base of a roadway to assist with their development in the future. And that is a development agreement between redevelopment and the developer. So this $88,000 cost will be picked up by the redevelopment commission.
Okay, so that was gonna be my very next question, was who's paying for this?
The redevelopment commission is going to be paying that. There's a development agreement in place.
Okay,
And again, it helped to, in negotiations to acquire that easement, which saved the 62 lift station project quite a bit of money.
okay. So you need us to vote to amend this vote?
Yes, it'll also need to go to city council, so city council handles all the awards for BOT.
Right.
This has gone over the amount that they had awarded and approved,
Yep.
so it'll have to go to them as well. But the sewer board is the signatory on this BOT, so you'll be signing in your capacity as the head of the sewer board.
Okay, all right, so I'll make a motion to approve the amendment to the BOT for the Highway 62 lift station in the amount of $88,430 to be paid out of redevelopment funds.
Second.
Second by Nathan Grimes, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that's unanimous. So we'll need to make a note, Donna, that we need to have that on our September 3rd council meeting for amendment. And if we can get that document from you, Jill, if you can send that to Lacey and Donna, so that we can put that, oh, we have a busy meeting. If we can get that on that meeting, for them to amend. Yeah, I keep adding, she says, if you keep adding to it, it's all my fault.
Has redevelopment approved the amount as well?
No?
Yeah.
The development agreement's been executed, so we're good. As far as that project is concerned, construction should start within the next week or two, and we're set to start beginning in September.
Okay, great.
All the easements have been acquired and recorded, and so we'll be ready to go. Would you like me to attend the council meeting?
I don't think that you'll have to. I think with Councilman Chuck Deaton being on there, being on redevelopment, he will have been familiar with it. And I believe that I can, I have a meeting with two of them coming up next week anyway, so I can just prep them for it. If they have any questions they want you to come, I'll let you know, but I feel like it's a pretty straightforward amendment. Seeing as how it's been through redevelopment, been through sewer board at this point, I think it's just a administrative function at this time to get them to approve it, so.
Okay.
So does she need to sign something?
Yeah.
Do that?
I've got several copies of the same thing here. There's 3. And as far as the regional pump station project, that we're in the middle of the scoping period, we are still anticipating being able to provide a guaranteed maximum price at the beginning of the month of September.
Good deal. All right, thank you, Jill.
Thank you.
Are there any other matters? Hearing none, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second by Nathan, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are almost adjourned. This meeting has been live streamed by Underproduction Multimedia. Now we adjourn.